888-971-SAGE is the number. Sue is in New York. Sue, you're on the Larry Elder Show.
Hi, Larry. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Sue. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, I was calling about the last caller. I was just wondering why, I don't know if you think this, but why you think there's no evidence.
Well, there isn't no evidence, as Giuliani mentioned, that there are hundreds of affidavits from people who claim that they were observing irregularities. The question is, are there enough people to argue that these kinds of things happened to support enough ballots being dismissed to overturn an election in enough states to deprive Joe Biden of the 270 electoral votes that he needs? There's no question that there were irregularities, no question that there were improprieties, and there's no question that in Pennsylvania, the deadline to file for an absentee ballot, to receive an absentee ballot, was extended beyond what the lawmakers wanted, and there is a legitimate question as to whether or not that is lawful. And that's one of the arguments, I suspect, that Giuliani and the others are making as to Pennsylvania. But even if you were to throw out Pennsylvania, the question is, okay, so those 20 electoral votes are gone. You still need 2 other states. And where are you going to get those? And that's the problem. So I have no idea what other evidence Giuliani has. It is getting near the end of the day for him to submit it. You heard what he just now said regarding the 600,000 votes that all of a sudden he says showed up. Only a handful of those votes for Trump, almost all of them for Joe Biden. Assuming that's true and assuming he can prove that, that's a big deal. Can he prove that? I don't know. Sue, thank you very much for the call. I really do appreciate it. Now, Sidney Powell supposedly was going to file a lawsuit that she said was going to be biblical. And she said that Donald Trump won in a landslide. We're going to prove it. The lawsuit was supposed to be filed today. As far as I can tell, so far it hasn't been filed.
This is stunning, heartbreaking, infuriating, and the most unpatriotic acts I can even imagine for people in this country to have participated in.
And her argument is that the Dominion voting systems were switched. Again, a Dominion rep disputes that.
Well, it's physically impossible. Look, when a voter votes on a Dominion machine, they fill out their ballot on the touchscreen. They're given a printed copy, which they then give to a local election official for safekeeping. If any electronic interference had taken place, the tally reported electronically would not match the printed ballots.